Hi, welcome to Pictures, Running and Words. This is not a music video. This is about running. So if you're not interested, just stop watching. These videos will never replace the music videos. I will always just throw them in as additional ones and you can watch it or not. It's up to you. Why am I doing this? I used to do quite a lot of running, and 2 years ago, probably almost exactly 2 years ago, I did a 10k race, you know, so I was that's 10 kilometers, by the way. I don't know what that is in miles. What's that? 6.4 miles, I think. So 2 years ago I did that, and I was, you know, pretty fit, and then I changed jobs, and that took up time, and it you know, I was a bit tired because you change jobs and everything's different and all of that, and I just stopped because I'm also fairly lazy. And then a couple of times in the last 2 years I've thought, oh, I'll go running, and I've gone once and I've gone twice, and I've stopped. So a week ago I thought, you know what, let's just go and let's do it again. Let's get going again. And I've done 3 runs so far, and already I can feel myself thinking, do I want to go today? Do I not? You know, my motivation isn't there. I need some kind of a goal. So I thought, right, while I was running, I thought, you know what, I could put this up on my channel, and then if anybody's interested, they can follow my progress and maybe do it themselves, and we can talk about it and whatever. Like I say, this is just a tiny side thing on my channel. The channel is still about music and everything. So any of these videos I will put running in square brackets right in the title. So in the UK there's, well, our health service, which is fantastic, has a program called Couch to 5k, and it's basically designed to get you off your couch and doing 5k in 9 weeks. And when I first started running a few years ago, I followed this program, and I literally got off the couch, having never run practically my whole life, and in 9 weeks did a 5k. So it works. There is a caveat. One, I'm 52 this year, but I'm fairly physically fit. You know, there's nothing wrong with me. I don't have any chronic injuries. I don't have a bad knee or a bad back or anything like that. I don't have asthma. I don't have. I'm fair. You know, I'm pretty fit for my age. So still doing the Couch to 5k in the 9 weeks was hard, and bits of me hurt while I was doing it. You know, I had muscle aches and pains and all the things you would expect when you start doing exercise. But I did it because I had a goal, which was to see if I could do it, I suppose, was the goal. But the problem with goals is that once you've achieved them, what do you do then? So I entered a 5k race, and then which kept me motivated, and I did that. And then we have a thing called Park Run as well in the UK. I know it's in various places around the world, but I don't know where it is and where it isn't. But we have a thing called Park Run, where in all the local parks all over the country there is a 5 kilometer run on a Saturday morning. It's free. And you just turn up and everyone runs, and there's a great atmosphere, and it's great. And I did some of those and all of that, and like I say, I then built up and did a 10k race, but then stopped. So now I'm trying to get going again. I need something to motivate me. So this is it, basically. I'm putting myself out in public to say, can I get back up to doing at least 5k runs? So if I put a video on here, I don't know, once a week to chart my progress, I will have to progress for myself, won't I? So this is the first video, so it's a bit long, but the subsequent videos will be shorter. You know, what am I going to say? So I've done 3 runs already, and because I'm trying to build up again from having not run for a long time, I'm doing interval running, which is in my opinion, the best way of doing it. So the Couch to 5K program, which I'll put a link to obviously below here. If it doesn't matter where in the world you are, you know, you can follow this program, and it basically builds you up week by week. Week 1, you're running for you run for 1 minute, and then you walk for, just have a look on my screen here. Yeah, I mean, after a 5-minute warm-up, which is a brisk walk, you run for a minute and then walk for 1.5 minutes, and you just keep alternating, run for a minute, walk for 1.5 minutes for 20 minutes. And you think, I can run for 1 minute, but if you haven't never run before, you soon find out that you get to 45 seconds and you start looking at your watch thinking, you know, and then it just builds up. So week 2 is, you know, a little more. You'll run for a 1.5 minutes, and then walk for 2 minutes and run for 1.5 minutes, and it just builds up, and it works. And my wife's done the same thing, you know, and she said, I can't run, and now she did a 5K, you know, so this definitely works. So I'll put a link to it. But yeah, I've started with interval. I haven't gone back to week 1, admittedly, because like I say, I have run before. I did do quite a lot of running, and I am fairly fit, and as you can see, I'm not overweight, so I don't have any problems with running. I've just got to get my fitness back up, my core fitness, and get my muscles working properly. So so this week I've done 3 runs, and they've all been after a warm-up, run for 5 minutes, walk for 3, run for 5, walk for 3, run for 5. So 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, alternated walk it, and then a cool down walk. So a warm-up walk and a cool down walk at either end. And I'll put up somewhere when I edit this together up here what it is I'm running, and then I have my wireless headphones, which are not on my desk, but I have some wireless headphones which I use with an iPod, and I set up a playlist so that and what I do is I sort my iTunes library by song time, and then just go into like the 5-minute songs and just pick some out, and then pick out some 3-minute songs, and just set up a playlist that goes 5-minute warm-up song, and then 5-minute running song, 3-minute walking song, 5-minute running song. You know, you get the idea. So when a song ends, I know I'm either start walking or start running, depending on what I'm doing. So I'll put my playlist up as well. And then just let me know if anyone wants to, is anyone interested? I'm doing this for me, okay? This is purely for me. This is just to motivate me, because if I keep putting this out in public, the pressure's on for me to achieve something, and my goal is just to get back up to running 5K, and then I will probably stop doing these videos, because I'm not intending to keep going and then do 10Ks and start doing half marathons or anything like that. This is purely about fitness. I'm not trying to you know, to win any races or anything like that. So and then I'll go, hopefully I can go back and start doing the park run again, which is 5 kilometers every Saturday morning. Yeah, so that's it really. Like I say, these videos will never replace the music videos. They will always just be an additional video added on for anyone that's interesting, or anyone that I mean, if it gets views, then that's it. Then I've achieved my goal of putting some pressure on myself, because I just need motivating. That's basically it. As you can see, my office is still scruffy and a mess. You don't see it anymore, do you? So that's another thing about these videos. I'm not going to be doing anything fancy with them. It's just me sitting down for a minute, switching on my camera, and just going. I might do it as soon as I get back from a race, and then you can see the state I'm in. Not a race, a run rather. I'm not doing races. I'll get back from a run now. I go, okay, we're going to be like sweat running down my face. The other thing about English running in England is the English weather. Last week when I started, like the first of the 3 runs, it was 8 degrees. Today it's 18 degrees, and tomorrow it may be 8 degrees again. It's just the fun of English weather. It might be snowing by Saturday, or it could be absolutely roasting. So yeah, so when I started running in 8 degrees was okay. It was nice and cool. Running in 18 degrees was pretty warm, and I think it's going to hit 23 or something in the next few days. So yeah, that has an effect, and it's pretty windy today, and that has an effect. And so if you do running, you'll know the difference, that you'll know what a difference temperature and wind and things like that make. I'm lucky I live very close to a big lake with lots of woods and stuff that I can go and run around. It's really nice. But yeah, I'll stop now. So yeah, that's it really. So that's it. So I'll put updates on as I go along, and when I achieve and I feel like I'm up to speed and I don't need motivating, then I'll just stop doing these videos. This is just selfish and for me. So if you're watching, especially if you've watched this far, thanks very much. Yeah, let's see what happens. Thanks, bye.